Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Mordheim. We are basically going to continue on from where we were last week. Let me just go and turn the audio back on again. I had to turn it off. That was a 40%, yeah. Cool! So, we have a couple of decisions to make. We, in the last episode, completed the first of the actual campaign missions, which had us infiltrating a quayside, attacking some Skaven in the sewers, fighting a rat ogre, which is the first of the big guys that we've come up against, and then blowing stuff up. And that will apparently mean that we can sell Wyrdstone rather more quickly, but I've yet to see how exactly that works. So we have 2 shipments in transit. Next shipment will arrive in 2 days. I think the Barons, not sure exactly when that one's due to arrive. I think we just sent it. So in 2 days we can expect a cash injection. So at the moment we're kind of tight on money, honestly. So we need to be a little bit more careful about what exactly we're going to do. And I think we are just going to have to go on to the next day. So do we have anyone not in reserve who's injured? No, we have our reservists who are injured. And then we need to make a decision. Do we want to keep Mordred in place, or do we want to replace him with Tintuna, who's actually been far more effective in the past? And I was kind of comparing their stats to kind of see why that is. I honestly don't know. They are the same level. Mordred actually has better combat skills, so he should be hitting more frequently than Tuna ever was. He's also got quite a lot more strength but less toughness, so Tuna's able to hold up in a fight more. It's really weird, like Mordred I've built like a tank using a sword and board. Tuna I was kind of going more for the combat. Tuna seems to be doing better. Maybe that's related to that, I don't know yet, just yet. Hey Fiddlers, hey Dana. Am I enjoying this hot mess? I mean, superb game. I actually kind of like this one. I must admit, I do quite like it. It's like a fantasy XCOM, and I'm a big fan of XCOM. I'm a big fan of XCOM, and I'm an even bigger fan of fantasy settings over sci-fi. Plus, I love Warhammer. I just really like Warhammer. Or it could just be bad rolls. Yeah, that's true. So I think we're basically just going to go next day and see what that does for us.
New hired swords are available.
So 2 guys are getting heals. We have some new hired swords. I'm not sure what that means. Currently no hired swords available. So no, there aren't. And we have several people that have new skills available, but we're not going to be able to do that just yet. Oh! We got the money! I thought that was 2 days away. Did I accidentally skip 2 days? It definitely said 2 days the next shipment, didn't it? Next shipment will arrive in 1 day. What? I'm confused. Well, we now have the money to actually go and train some people. Furthermore, the Baron is now paying more money for these items, I think. So as the Brigandsburg. Okay. Right, so we do have some money to do some training now. The problem is I have absolutely no idea what I want to train. Before you start, I think you've been using parry too often with Mordred, and preference more offense than defense. Well, the thing is, with the captains, they're supposed to be good at defending. They have the swift reaction ability, which as soon as I remember how you access that, you show me your skills. Increases parry chance by 10%. After a successful parry attempt, reduces the cost of a counterattack performed in response by 1 offense point. So you're supposed to be quite defensive as the captains. And the reason I was using the halberd is because it is able to parry, so it gels very nicely with this ability. And then when Mordred was completely incapable of parrying stuff, that's when I switched to the sword and board, which is supposed to be, especially with the enhanced shield, like ridiculous, 61% chance of parry. It just isn't. Maybe I have just been getting unlucky, but I've been getting unlucky an awful lot. This is a game where they had to patch the RNG because it wasn't RNG. Yeah, anyway. So, we do have some skills available. Let's have a quick look at what exactly is available so we can get some more passives. Increases range of ambush, charge. Reduces heavy armor movement penalty by 1 meter. I really like the sound of that, though it is more expensive, costing 200. Unstoppable, stun resist. Increases the Bane's wound value, which is a fair old chunk actually. How many points do we have? We have 4 skill points. And we would also have the flash parry. Increases parry by another 10%. And we do have the weapon skill required for these. Increases melee resistance and parry chance by 5% when equipped with a shield. Yeah, I think I'm going to continue just building Mordred up as a sword and board, although I don't know. I don't know. What other skills do you have high? I mean, the thing is, we have Tuna. Who... yeah, same skill. Has actually got more toughness points. So Tuna would actually theoretically be the better sword and boarder. Oh, Tuna's got unspent points. Interesting. Yeah, 60% minus the attacker strength. Maybe I do just YOLO a little bit too much. But then again, he's got heavy armor. He's not exactly like fleet-footed. Usually in the back lines going, wait for me, guys! Anyway, Tuna can be upgraded, so I'm kind of tempted. Definitely needs more weapon skill. Bump that up to 9. Actually, back. Cancel. Just show me Mordred again. Strength 9. Against your strength 6. I really should be building Tuna as the defensive one. Although Tuna in time will become as good offensively. I suggest train Tuna and the smuggler. Well, actually, yeah. Did I ever get a second hunting rifle? I don't think I ever did I? Because there is one available. Oh, one thing I'd quite like to know is the difference between a hunting rifle and a handgun. Why are you not showing me? Ah, here we go. Blunderbuss does an AoE cone. Actually, it does a lot of damage. Hunting rifle's very narrow damage range, which is what I like about it. It's just consistent. Crit damage 20%. See, I prefer things that increase the chance to hit. Which is why I actually prefer the bow over the longbow. Blunderbuss will kill your own guys. Yeah, I'm pretty aware of this fact. Right, you. I can see their skills from here. You have the black powder trap, which is eh. The thing I was curious about was ranged attacks bypass 5% of target's armor absorption. Ranged hit chance by 5% when higher than the target. That's fairly frequent. Ooh, quick reload. Reduces the cost of reload action by 1 strategy point. That would be extremely useful for the gunners. And then trick shooter, ranged attacks bypass 5% of the range resistance. Increases chance to hit with aim action by 10%. Ooh, I like that. After dealing range damage, range critical hit chance increases by 2%. Quick reload is great for bows. Handguns have less range, high max damage, and bypass 12% armor. Less range, higher max damage. Yeah, that's what I was kind of expecting. Hunting rifle would be the more accurate. What about pistols? What do they do again? One of you is a pistolier. It's not you. Must be you then! Pistols do... Reloads are quicker, they don't have the range. Crit hit chance plus 3%. I mean, the crit hit chance going up is actually fairly decent. Oh, I'm stunned by indecision here. Alright, no, I'm going to let my personal bias play out. We're going to be playing as Mordred still. Except Mordred's going to have to go away and train. We are going to make Mordred the sword and board. Even though at the moment he's not really built for it, I'm going to increase his toughness in the future. And I really liked the sound of the armor speed. That one, armor proficient. Reduces a heavy armor movement penalty by 1, so we can get into position faster. It's expensive, but I think it'll be worthwhile. Or combat expertise when engaged with 2 or more enemies increases judge and parry chance by 10%. I try not to let that happen though. After every shooter aim action, receive a 20% chance to recover 1 strategy point. Increase critical hit resistance by 5. What does armor proficient mastery give? Movement penalty reduction increases to 2 meters. Also increases armor absorption by 5%. Yeah, I do like the sound of this because my captains are basically always going to be in heavy armor. Or I could get reload on the smuggler. Both of them would be 400. That's a lot of money. You know what? Screw it. You are going to take armor proficient. And that means that you have to bugger off and train it. Which is fine. Switch you 2 out. Although you... That's you. Equipment. Give me your armor back. Have a sword. And nothing. And then Tuna. You can grab heavy armor. Halberd, which we actually have a spare. Interesting. Mordred, are you still using the helmet? You totally still have the helmet, don't you? Yeah, you do. Tuna, inventory, helmet. Backup weapon not needed. You are just the halberdier. Marvellous. Then smuggler is going to be next. And I was going to train your passive skill in reload. Oh, you have different abilities. In and out. After gathering a Wyrdstone, increase movement range by 1 meter and initiative by 5 for 2 turns. Ooh. When other allies engage with the same enemy, increase dodge and parry bypass against the target. When another ally is engaged with the same enemy. That sounds like it's a stabby stab though. Increase the chance to climb, leap and jump by 25%. I wish Mordred could get that. Otherwise it looks like everything's the same. So yeah, we're going to take quick reload with you. Blink. And you are still in the reserve, so you are training, that's fine. So we've got you two bossing it in the front, we've got you with your halberd. Like, we're going serious halberdier here. You two are fine on the back, in fact you guys are healing, so that's okay. And we are down to 100 monies. And I want to keep it at that amount, because I know that we might need to spend some money if we need to replace people. So that's fine. Right, campaign world, we have got a brutal vision of dead. or a hard marked for death? Average and good. That one sounds better. Yeah, I'm okay going for hard. One warband is called exploring buildings, while the other divides into 3 strike teams surrounding the buildings. I've got my pistoliers, I've got my hunting rifle, I've got my 3 frontliners. Tuner's got everything. Did I give you the helmet? Pretty sure I did. Yeah. Do I have any spare heavy armor for you guys? I don't remember. Vasco. Well, alright then. And no spare helmets either. Disappointingly. Right, so we're going to go for the hard marked for death. Launch and deploy. 2 ranged.
Seemingly alone
6
in
melee.
the ruins, you take the opportunity to send your warriors to pillage the nearby buildings. As your warband disperses and begins to explore, however, an enemy warband arrives and deploys its own patrols in the area.
Remind me of those names, people. Johann and Ludwig. Alright, deployment. You are a pistolier. And we have a lot of possibilities for deploying in this area. Enemy is coming from over there, so we kind of probably want to deploy here. There's a bunch of Wyrdstone there. There's a bunch of Wyrdstone there. I mean, we could put one person kind of behind the lines. Actually, basically where you are right now. The thing that I would really like to see is which of you are in an Overwatch position. Because we're going to have 2 ranged characters, so we probably want one ranged character like here to pistol bang bang bang, then another one there with their rifle bang. So probably that one. A and D switches. That's not a terrible spot. Where's the one that... Where's my illumination? Unfortunately, I can't look up very well. Oh, there it is. I see it. That's right next to a chaos nastiness. And that would also say that anything that can see that tree is looking the right way. Where's that tree? There's the tree. It's not a terrible location. That one's a bit too open. That one's not bad. Especially for a pistolier who's likely to be a bit closer. You know what? I like this spot. I'm going to put you there. Sergey. You're probably going to go in the actual spot, which I kind of spied. Oh, that's not a bad place. Again, let me just double check that tree is... Yeah, the tree is right there. More or less looking the right way. Oh, that's way back here, though? Okay, bit too far. Keep going. Not seeing the tree. Oh, up there. Scaffolding. Maybe. Oh, it'd be so helpful if you could just click on the spots and you say, you go here, click. There we go. This is a dreadful location. Or is it? Actually... Yeah, it's a dreadful location. I'm not going there. Nope, still do better. Where are we now? Okay, well now we're in the actual building. So, we could well go here and then straight outside. I think we're going to go here though, yeah. Because we've also got a treasure like right next to us that we can go and steal. Cool. Bjorn and Ludwig sounds like mercenaries or witch hunters. Yeah. Yeah, I know the game is won by ganking the enemy, but I also need to try and get Wyrdstone. The Wyrdstone is not where we're fighting as much. Right. Where is this? This is actually... Oh no, it's way back there. Never mind. Unfortunately, you can't select from this screen. It just moves the thingy. Right, so we can get rid of you because we've already put a character there. We need tanks in both of these locations. I think I'm just going to put a bloop there and say anywhere in that area would be good. Where are we? I mean, it's not terrible. We could get some of that Wyrdstone. Although there is a closer spot. Which is that one. Plus it allows us to flank this way. I actually like this idea. It's probably a terrible idea, but I like it. You know what? We're going here. Vasco, you are my premier tank. You are definitely going where we should have gone. Where are we? Getting closer. Actually, the spot is right there. This would kind of do. What was that? Now I feel like we're going further away. Although this would have been a really nice shooting spot. Because the enemy cart's right there. Oh well. Nope. 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 There are so many... Oh, yes. There are so many deployment spots. It's kind of ridiculous. Right, who are you? You are another Bashy Bash. We're going to get rid of you. Bloop. And we're going to put you probably in one of these locations. I'm going to say that one. Because these guys are also pretty quick. That's the other benefit. So just quickly cycle through. Where are we? Alright, we're in the right building now. We just need to start in the right place. Oh. Where are we now? We're over there. No, we can do better. That's exactly where I want it to be. Boom. Smiley. Right, these are the heavy hitters. And they are probably going to want to be somewhere in here. Maybe here. I mean, actually, Smiley, you're a bit of a flanker, because you're a bit quicker. So I think I'm going to put you over there. Also means I can use you as a lookout. So you do have a lot less initiative. Let's just put you in there. Let's go the opposite direction. Nearly? Probably? Yes? Yes. Tuna. Boss man. Right, boss man I think should also be in this kind of area. So I think I'm going to put boss man here. Oh, that was right there. Boom. And Oxamis, you are my other heavy hitter. So we have a watch out over there, we have a watch out there. We have a couple of material... Oh, you move at a glacial pace. So we kind of need you in another smashy smash location, so we're going to put you over there. Downstairs. More downstairs. There we go. Where's that? Oh, no, it's way... That's miles away. So is that. What's that? No. Oh, that. Possibly. Where's this? Right, that's about as far away as it's possible to get. Here. No. Terrible. See, I'd prefer you were downstairs. That is kind of where I want you, but downstairs. I think it's going to have to be one of these two. We'll take this one. Okay, and there we are. So they have two extremely quick people. That certainly looks like mercenaries. Right, so we've already seen their boss man over here. What? Did that just skip someone's turn? No, I think it was doing their turn, okay. Right, let's get rid of that marker. And have you move forwards. I mean, actually, I'm going to go and check this first. In. Come on. Here we go. Scavenge. Confirm. Ooh. Bracers. Attacks cannot be parried. Is that punching? Or is that literally something they wear? Because this does damage. It does a lot of damage. I'm taking it. And the flail. Is the flail any good? Eh. Better than the other stuff. I'm going to leave the potions. I'm not a massive fan of the potions. Alright. Let's move you back over this way. You basically need to end up facing that way, I think. Where's that boss gone? Yeah, you're basically facing him right now. How much further can I go? 2 more. I mean, this is putting you kind of in danger's way. It would let me have a shot, though. No, it wouldn't. That would. Pretty good shot, too. Unfortunately, you wouldn't be able to move after this, and you're very likely to get cut into little pieces. So I think what I'm going to do... Or we could go and grab this Wyrdstone. Let's do that. Braces are for rat ogres. Ah. Wait. Attacks cannot be parried on rat ogres. No wonder Mordred sucked against him. Seeing as his thing is kind of that. Yeah, scavenge, yes. Confirm. Money. Ooh, a lot of money. I'll have that. Right, where's the boss man? Can I see him from here? It's right there. Right there. I don't like window. Oh, yes. Yes, I can hit him from here. Take aim, if you would. Fire! Should have done an aim shot. Never mind. Reload. And turn. Sergei, mixing it up as usual. I think he's only ever missed like 1 shot. Right. Do I want you running up here and grabbing these two? I mean, we have a very concentrated defense here, so I'm going to risk it.